Hi, it's Vicki again. This is like the fifth video in this series on my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to stay blessed. This is a problem that we all have. This is a problem we all face on a day-to-day basis. The problem comes when everything's going wrong and we cannot see how in heaven's name it's ever going to go right again. And bills are pouring in, and you don't have enough money to match the bills, or, your phone's blowing up with really irrelevant people, or people that you don't actually want to talk to, or, you're just annoyed and frustrated for the day because nothing seems to be going right. The kids are acting a fool, spouse is acting a fool, you burnt dinner, anything. In these times, we look around and we go, seriously, this is my life. Okay, well, fuck my life right now. That's not the right attitude to take. And while it's the easiest attitude to take, it's not the right one. The right attitude to take is, okay, well, this is kind of rough, so I'm not quite sure what to do right now. So therefore you run into a problem. We all think on a day-to-day basis, if this is what it's like to be alive, if this is what I'm going to have to deal with just to live this life, then I really don't want to. And a lot of people go, oh my God, she just said that out loud. Oh, she must be suicidal. She must be crazy. No, because every single one of you that exists out there in YouTube land or whatever have all thought the same thing at least once in your life. The thing is, you are alive for another day. The sun did rise. Now, whether it's cloudy or not, the sun did rise. It will set. There's only 24 hours in a day. And you're usually, if you're lucky, only going to be awake for between right around 18 of them. So this day can't last forever. While it seems like it might, or the next day brings on a new set of challenges or a new set of problems or whatever, it does not last forever. So there's universal laws in the universe, and one of them says whatever you put out, you're going to get back. It's the whole concept of you reap what you sow. In this, if you do good, you're going to get good. If you do bad, you're going to get bad. It also, there's another one that says everybody will be given a set of trials to have to go through throughout their life, and these trials are set forth to bring out your inner light. While that may sound new agey to some and anti-Christian, let me put them in the Christian version. God said, for everything, for every day, be grateful. You reap what you sow. It also says, excuse me, it also says, pray without ceasing. Have hope. If you have the faith of a mustard seed. If you tell that mountain to move, it will move. If only you have the faith of a mustard seed. You're all God's children. I breathe my spirit into you. These translate into the same thing I'm talking about as far as universal laws of the universe. Regardless of what, philosophy you adhere to, it's all the fact. It's all the same fact. You will get what you put out. If you walk into a room and you're a bitch, guess what? That's how everybody's going to perceive you, and so human instinct is to go automatically on the defense to that, and that's how you're going to be treated. You walk into a room, you can sense someone's energy, you can sense something's not right in that room. Well, guess what? That's because of the energy somebody, or a collective somebody's in that room, are putting out. So to stay blessed, you have to bless. God said, I told my servant Job that if he just remained faithful, I would give everything to him. 100-fold, and he did. And a lot of our problems is, in today's world, everything moves so fast and everything happens in the blink of an eye. You can punch a word into your Google search bar or Bing or whatever you use, and in like 3 seconds it'll pull up literally hundreds of entries on what you're looking for. You can take dinner, you can literally cook a whole dinner, and there's cookbooks that are even designed for this. If you don't believe me, you can literally cook a whole dinner in your microwave. So I mean, a balanced dinner you can have done in 20 minutes or less. Everything in the world is now. Gotta have it now, gotta do it now, gotta have it now. Wait, be still, because not everything happens all at once, but you have to stay vigilant. You're having a bad day. Well, guess what? Somebody's having it worse. You burnt your casserole, somebody's not having anything to eat. You've got a flat tire, guess what? Somebody doesn't even have a car. You've got a headache, or your kid's sick, guess what? Somebody out there was just diagnosed with cancer, or somebody out there just lost their child. You don't like dealing with people, guess what? Somebody out there just got locked up for whatever reason. Somebody always has it worse. But you see, what you can do is you take the rocks at rock bottom and you use those rocks and you build them into something different. You build them into something better. But in the meantime, it takes patience. I mean, seriously. But you have to stay grateful every day, and you have to remember to bless. So you don't like your neighbor. Okay, well, do you know what your neighbor's been through their whole life? I mean, even if it's someone that you've known all of your life, do you really know what goes on in the secret corners of their world? Do you know what kind of mental illness they may be battling? Do you know what kind of physical illness they may be battling? Spiritual battles? Whatever. You don't know. They're outside and they're snapping off for, because your car is parked over the line in your parking lot. You don't know. They may have just gotten a call that a family member has died or been sick, or, something along those lines. You never know. But in order for us to be blessed, we have to bless. And in order to make this a better world, we have to become better people. And everybody has to learn to just forgive and move along. You and your spouse aren't getting along. Okay, well, guess what? Neither is 3/4 of the world. You got married for a reason. Something drew you to each other. You have to find that. You have to, sit down and search in your mind and in your heart. And you have to find that connection, and you have to build from there. And if you can't do that, then maybe it is time to move along, because the last thing you need is more hurt, more pain, more anger, or more resentment in this world. But in order to stay blessed, people, we have to bless. And in order to have a better world, we have to become better people. And everything is connected. Everything is a ripple effect. If you say hi to one person on the street, or you tell one person, hey, you look good today, or whatever, you don't know, that may be just what that person needed that day to move them on to the next day, and then to the next, and then to the next. You don't know if that person you just smiled or said hi to, or that kid you just helped with some random homework, that might be tomorrow's physicist, that might be tomorrow's chemist that discovers a cure for an illness that we all battle today, that may be tomorrow's president, that may be your future leader. You have to keep that in mind, because you never really know who you're dealing with. And in the book of Romans, even, it says we entertain angels unaware. So you never know who's really an angel. And really, people, we're all under scrutiny. So remember, in order to be blessed, stay blessed, you have to bless. And in saying that, I'm going to wind this up and say have a great afternoon, guys. Love you all. God bless. Peace.